Hello everyone, welcome. My name is Aaron, and today I want to bring you guys a silver farming tutorial. Now I have done this video before, however it was split into 3 videos because I don't like making videos longer than what they need to be. A lot of people lose interest, and I learned a long time ago that people do enjoy the shorter videos more than longer videos. So I'm going to try and make this one as short as possible. However, this will be the final video on silver farming. With the recent exploit, people have been defending the exploit by saying it's so hard to make silver, which is just completely wrong. I'm not going to talk about the exploit because I feel like I've spoke about that way too much lately. However, so let's start in the Helm office. We'll look at these upgrades here. So you look at the upgrades now. You don't necessarily need this page and all of these pages and all of these pages. You need to be able to basically craft the gold skull rum. So if we read what the pages do here, there you go. Unlocks the production of gold skull rum from the white skull rum. Sorry. So that is essentially the only page you need. You only need to basically craft gold skull rum. It's just nice to be able to craft 4 different things like the black snuff or the opium or the gin, for example, because it's more avenues of silver farming. So all in all, you want to get all these pages. But it doesn't matter if you don't. You can still make silver. Just make sure you've got the one that allows you to make the gold skull rum. The tactics is basically, not the tactics, the smuggler's skill, sorry, is basically increasing the amount of how materials you can get from the supply network. So, let's have a look here. We go on the supply network, and as you can see, we have liaisons. We've got roving. So the roving ones are the only ones you need. You only need to pick up the roving ones. And I know what you're thinking, but it's going to cost 1,200, and all that 1,200 stacks up. Yes, it does stack up. So if you do 100 of these, you've basically just wasted maybe 120,000 silver because you haven't sunk this boat. That's why you always sink the boat. I know a lot of people get annoyed when people sink the boat rather than just talk. Trade with the boat, but it makes more sense, you save more silver if you just sink the boat because you don't have to pay that silver. Now I'm going to show you that. So we're going to fast travel to where the location is. Whoa, pressing too many buttons. Okay, so as you can see, these are the roving quests, so you have to go right here. This is the fast travel you want to go to, so we fast travel. I'm not going to actually record myself sinking the boat, I'm just going to show you where the boat is. So if we set sail here. Now, you're looking for white sails, there you go. That is the boat. Go up and sink that boat. It'll give you poppy, sugarcane, tobacco leaves. It'll give you more if you sink the boat, I'm pretty sure. I haven't actually traded with the boat in a long time, but I believe it does give you more if you sink it. It's just not as much as it used to be. So, after you've been and sank that boat, you might be a bit overcumbered depending on what ship you use, but I think you'll be okay. But basically, get yourself back to land, the same land that I'm on right now, the one that I fast traveled to, and then put it in your warehouse, and then fast travel to St. Anne or Tellock. You can go to whichever place you enjoy going to. So once there, we're going to go back into the Helm office. Now, once in the Helm office, again, you have now got all their materials. Now, what I like to do is I like to stock up a few thousand before I go and basically craft. So, if you look under attacks in the supply network, you will see these 4 plunders. Harrymouth. You can solo. All you need to do is get the fort plunder build that I made, and it'll help you out a bunch. The forts generally don't bother you too much, apart from Granby. Granby is a bit difficult. So we've got 2 in Harrimal, which means we can get 410 juniper berries and 410 tobacco leaves. Don't forget, yours are going to be significantly less if you don't have them pages. So rogue hunts I don't like doing because they're all in open seas, and there's just always a storm there, and it's annoying. Megafort Houston, I mean, you can try it, but it won't work out well. So these are the forts that and I'll do a video on this, but these are the forts that I enjoy basically looting. Grand Fort, extremely easy. You won't struggle there whatsoever. If you use the build right, you'll be fine. There's a Fort Dulce, again, very easy fort, probably one of the easiest. You've got Duester, again, another soloable that you shouldn't struggle with. We're leaving Premier alone. Harrimal, again, it can be a bit intimidating, but you can easily get it down on your own as long as you use the build correctly. And then you have Granby. So I have soloed this before, but this is a bit on the harder side, and it's not one that I like soloing much because it does give a lot of issues. But that's just my experience with these forts. So when you're accepting forts, make sure you're accepting the ones that you can solo, and you can pretty much get them done rather quick. As you can see, Harrimal, I can get that done. If the ships hurry up, I could probably get it done in 15 minutes. I mean, it's not that bad for basically 820 materials there. And then you got Grand Fort, that can be, I can take down that fort in a couple of minutes. It's so easy. And it gives 610. So Grand Fort actually is harder than easier than Harrimal, in my opinion, but it gives more materials. So let's say you've done all them. You've done all your attacks, you've done all your liaisons. So next we're going to go to the distillery. So the distillery is where you're going to craft your White Skull rum and White Skull gin from, what do you craft them from? Sugarcane and juniper berries. So if we hit the button here, as you can see, we have crafted a bit, but we've got 6,857 White Skull rum, and it needs to use 2 of them to give you 1 Gold Skull rum in return. Same with the Gold Skull gin, it's going to use 2 White Skull gin in order to give you 1 Gold Skull gin. Now, obviously, if you've only got sugarcane and juniper berries, you're going to have to make the White Skull rum and the White Skull gin first. What I tend to do is throughout the day, depending on how many hours I play, I will make the White Skull rum and the White Skull gin, whichever I've got, and then at night when I go to sleep, I leave the Gold Skull rum or the Gold Skull gin basically crafting overnight because they do take significantly longer. So that's a good method to get yourself into. Also, it's the exact same with the snuff in Telok. So in Telok you can make the snuff, and why do I keep pressing that? So in Telok you can make the snuff, and you can make whatever the other thing is, I don't know. Opium. So we'll go Telok, and we'll go make the skull, and we'll go make the opium. So I'm sure you guys wanting to know where the hell you sell this stuff. Well, I'm going to show you. So we've got the black snuff, and there you go. We've got 10,000 blue lotus opium. It needs 2 to make black lotus, and then silver snuff. It needs 2 black snuff to make silver snuff. So we are going to craft these. As you can see, there is a work fee that's going to cost me 4,000 silver. So you do need some silver as you're doing this, but again, you should make more than enough silver just on your travels in the game. So we are going to go to Rama. In Telok, the NPC you want to go to is Rama, and then in Saint Anne, the NPC you want to go to is Sherlock. Now, once you've done Rama's questline, because a lot of people are saying I've done Sherlock's questline but I can't sell it to him, you have to do Rama's questline. So the final mission of Rama's is to kill Van Kinkle. And that's the mission you have to do. You have to kill Van Kinkle, and then you'll be able to sell the materials to these. So
You
if we
make it look
change the total
easy.
weight, as you can see, we have gold skull rum here. We
Excellent
don't
work.
want to sell that. You see how it says 125? Yeah, we don't want to do that. Because we
Well
are in
done.
Telok, we want to sell the opium. Again, the blue lotus opium is 100
I am
per piece,
impressed.
and this black snuff is 100 per piece. Now,
Yurka out for
if you
this.
upgrade these to black
I am impressed.
opium and silver snuff, instead of 100, she will buy each piece for
Well done.
250. It's the exact same with Sherlock, so you'll go to Sherlock and he will buy the rum
Yurka
and he'll
out
buy
for
the
this.
gin. And the white skulls are both going to be 100
Excellent work.
each, and the gold skulls are going to be 250 at Sherlock. So make
I
sure
am
you are
impressed.
selling the right things to the right people to get the right amount of profit.
Well
But
done.
that is basically
Enjoy the piece
the
of...
entire tutorial on silver farming. It is really, really easy. I promise you guys. If you do need some silver to, I don't know, maybe you need some silver to craft certain things, make sure you're selling your commodities and make sure you're doing these bounty missions here. As we have a look, you can see that gives 7k, that gives 12k, that gives 15k. Yes, they are difficult, they're supposed to be, but if you can get some buddies to help you out, you can easily get enough silver in a, in order to craft all that good stuff. Make sure you're selling the materials to the right people and you will make profit for days. As you can see, I'm on 10 million. That's without doing the glitch. That's 10 million I made on a video, and that was just basically doing this method. So if anyone is struggling to make silver, let me know in the comments. I'll try and explain as best I can. If you're struggling with the method, I'll try my best. But anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts down below. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you are new. You want to make your way back to the channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.